What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Mateo, and we in the lab. We in the lab. I just finished screen printing 60 shirts, and I was like, man, I need a break. So I was like, you know what? What other better thing to do than to hop online and chop it up with y'all for a few minutes? You know what I mean? I got probably like 35 shirts to go. It was a 95 order, which is weird because I usually try to tell people to just go for the 100. It would be more cost effective to just get the 100, but they were adamant about 95 shirts. So got 35 to go. And I just wanted to take a break. I've been sitting here. I've been vibing out, really. I've really been vibing out. I was listening to the French Montana Max B album, and I think that joint just amazing. Like, I think he had came out with a previous album or mixtape. Well, I guess these are both mixtapes, but he came out a previous one before, and I wasn't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling it too much. But then him and French Montana came out with the Codeboy 3.5, and that's excellent. I can't lie, man. That joint is excellent. I've been sitting here just vibing out to that all day, and then I remembered. I'm like, hold on. A$AP dropped the album a few days ago. He did. I've been seeing it trending. That one song is trending. What's it called? It's called what's the song called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's been really trending, and we'll take a look at that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little quick video while I'm on my quick little break and just talk about the A$AP Rocky album for a little bit. More than the album, I really wanted to talk about the merch that he dropped with it, cause bundles are back. Bundles are back. If we thought Taylor Swift was the only one doing bundles, then we were solid wrong, because bundles are back. And A$AP Rocky dropped a bundle with his album, his merch, and a whole bunch of other stuff that just really gives me early 2000, 2010, like 2010, 2015, early Supreme vibes. Hold on. It's been giving me early Supreme vibes, and I love it. I can't even lie. I've been loving it. So I just wanted to, take a few minutes and just go through a couple of the tracks and go through a couple of the pieces that I've seen on the merch and just see what we thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the track listing, because I've been playing that for a couple and I'm still not the greatest at it. Store Your Flow, that's it. Store Your Flow, that's like the most anticipated song on the album. That's the one he's talking about, him and his girl and Drake, the big Drake song, and they saying it's the Drake diss, which I can see that. But yeah, that's the number one highlighted song. But honestly, my favorite song on the album is Player. Player is my favorite song. Stay Here for Your Life, I think this is the one with that got the feature. I think it was with Brent Faiyaz. I think that's Stay Here for Life. That's another great song. We'll just see if I can. Let's not play it so we don't get flagged. But it's number 11 trending. Yeah, Stay Here for Life. This is probably my second favorite track on there. Plays my first. Stay Here for Life's my second. And then I go No Trespassing is okay too. And then I go Store Your Flow. Yeah, a couple of tracks are great. I mean, a couple are good, a couple are great. It's really, I guess this it's like punk rock vibes. It's still rap, but it's just punk rock vibes. And when you go through the track list, you'll see your favorite ones. You know what I mean? But like I said, I wasn't really here to just talk about the track list. I'm also wanted to talk about the merch and the Tim Burton album inspiration. The cover, I feel like Tim Burton helped with the merch too, because I see a lot. As we go through, you'll see what I mean. I seen a lot of his inspiration all throughout the designs, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he had a lot to do with it. So let's take a look here. So yes, Player is one of my favorite songs. Store Your Flow, I guess, is number one. That's the diss track against Drake. Punk Rocky was a good track as well. It's not one of my standout favorites, but it's cool. Helicopters was cool. That's when I said Helicopters was cool. Yeah, Stay Here for Life with Brent Faiyaz. I was right. So Stay Here for Life, featuring Brent Faiyaz. Definitely a dope song. Like I said, I gave this one and a half listen. I still gotta go over it a couple more times. You know what I mean? Like, I was really focused. I was really focused on printing, and it just started. And I was just like, let me play it after the French Montana Max B album. So I really still gotta go through it to see, you know, which one is it which are the real most standout tracks that I found to be. But yeah, he did release his anticipated album, and people he got the streets on lock. They're saying that he's expected to sell over 200,000 in first week sales, which has been unheard of for many months, probably about a year. I don't know who was the last person artist to sell over 200K first week. The last artist, Cardi B. Really? And that was okay, Am I the Drummer? That sold 200,000 in September. So I'm wrong. Taylor Swift, we already know. Hers always goes crazy. Okay, so Taylor Swift and Cardi B were the last artists to sell over 200K first week. And now we potentially have A$AP Rocky. That's very impressive. I wonder... So the Am I the Drama album actually sold over 200K the first week. I wonder how it did the second week. Cardi B, Am I the Drama, second week sales. Let's see. Okay, had a strong second week sale, holding number 3 with 83,000 albums sold. That's not bad. That's actually great. That's very strong. So we're not gonna look up Taylor Swift because, one, that's not one of my genres, and two, we already know what she does. She does Beyonce numbers every time she drops, and I'm not surprised though that Cardi B did sell over 200,000 because her album was very anticipated, also. And it says here it was driven by streaming and various album additions. So she probably had a couple different additions to her album, and she had WAP and Up that had already reached platinum status, so she was already set to hit 200,000 even when she had dropped WAP. But yeah, let's go back to A$AP Rocky and the merch. So A$AP Rocky officially dropped his merch, Don't Be Dumb album merch, and it's been getting a lot of criticism online. Not bad, not necessarily bad. People are just saying, well, let's just go through it and see. People are just saying that maybe some people are saying it's fire, some people are saying it's not fire, as you can see in the comments here. When we go through it, we'll see what we mean. Like, this is hard. I have actually seen stuff like this before, but not like airbrush screen printed type. I seen an actual embroidered piece like this, and it was hard. I like how he put these on there. These look like it might be screen printed and not actual like little pieces of diamonds. But regardless, it's fire. I like the two tone on the hoodies. That's creative. That's what I wanted to say. This was very creative. This whole process, the whole album, the whole draw process was really creative. The hoodies are alright. Yeah, these are cool too. It's just when he gets to like he got he got a roller beanie for sale. You know what I'm saying? This is just giving big worm activity. I mean, this is just giving big worm activity. Have y'all This is just giving big worm activity all over again. And he's one of my favorite characters. He's one of my favorite characters. Do y'all remember this? No, this is the one.
Alright, man.
This is the one. Hold on. Tell me y'all remember this.
What's up, big worm?
How much you got left?
Man, I got a lot.
You still ain't sold that weed, Smokey?
And I'm trying to, worm. Niggas are broke these days.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey.
You smoking my shit?
Hell no, fuck with your shit. Hell no.
You smoking my shit?
Now why would I do some shit like
Come
that?
on,
I'm
man.
gonna have to fuck you up,
Come on, Smokey.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Worm. And you the last brother money I mess with. I'll steal from my mama
Whoosh.
before I mess with your shit. And you know
His
this,
own
man.
mama.
We'll see.
Florida Evans looking motherfucker.
That's exactly what. Oh, hey. Let's not get flagged here for music today. That's it. But that's exactly the vibes that That's exactly the vibes that this gives me. Give me big worm vibes. And $100 for it too. So for $100 you could get your own. I'm sorry, I just can't ignore this. So for $100 you could get your own, headset. You know what I mean? But some of these is actually kind of dope. This is why I said that I feel like, you know what? Let's just go to the website. Let's go to the website. Let's go to the website. I want to see the merch. ASAP Rocky full merch. I want to see the merch. Here we go. I should have known it was this. Website phenomenal. Creativity on 10. I'll tell you that. Vinyl. This is what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the artwork, this is Tim Burton. This is classic Tim Burton. And just for those of you that don't know who Tim Burton is, Tim Burton, he's Tim Burton is one of the people behind a lot of the great movies that we've seen. He did one of the first movie that I seen that Tim Burton did was Corpse Bride. I know he did Corpse Bride. He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I know he did one of those. Where we at here? Let me see. And you can tell, like, once you've seen these, you can oh yeah, there we go. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I seen that one. Oh, he did. Oh, wait. Let's start over. I didn't know he did Planet of the Apes or Sleepy Hollow. These are all great movies. So Sleepy Hollow, classic. Planet of the Apes, classic. Big Fish, I seen it. It was a great movie, but it's definitely something that you gotta be in the mood for. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, classic. This is the first movie that I seen from Tim Burton, actually. It was Corpse Bride, bro. We gotta put some respect on Tim Burton's name, man. We gotta put some respect on Tim Burton's name right now. I forgot my man did Edward Scissorhands and the original Batman that came out in '89. The '89 Batman. The original Beetlejuice was, oh man, bro. Tim Burton got all the greatest. So we gotta start from the beginning. Beetlejuice, classic movie. Batman, classic. The reason I didn't see this is because, like, okay, Beetlejuice, yeah, but I just didn't see this type of vibe, because this is what Tim Burton turned out to be his signature movie. I don't know how they say it, like the signature thing that he has in movies, but I feel like you could have seen that in Beetlejuice too. So fair to say, because this gives Tim Burton vibes. So he did Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, another great movie. He did Batman Returns. What the heck? So I never seen Ed Wood. I never seen this. I've never seen Mars Attack. But I did see Sleepy Hollow. I could see how he did that. Sleepy Hollow, Planet of the Apes, Big Fish, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Man, got hits on his Sweeney Todd. This was another great movie with Johnny Depp. This was prime Johnny Depp. This came out probably right after he did my favorite movie. How is it drawing a blank to me? My favorite Johnny Depp movie, Pirates of the Caribbean. So right after fresh out of Pirates of the Caribbean, he did Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Alice in Wonderland. That was a more darker version. I did see that. I didn't see Dark Shadows or Frank and Weenie or Big Eyes. So I didn't see these, but I saw Corpse Bride. This was a great movie. Saw in 2005. I was a wee young lad, not that young, because I probably was in high school. I was in high school at that time. So yeah, I saw Corpse Bride, and from there, this is what I feel like put him on the map. If you see Corpse Bride, and you just see the whole homage to it, like just the whole feel of the movie. Like, this is Tim Burton. Let's see the trailer for a couple of seconds. This is classic Tim Burton.
Tomorrow we are to be
married.
yes. With this candle.
Like the movements, the weird shaped faces, and like, this is Tim Burton. So when we go back here, once you see that, you're like, that's classic Tim Burton. For those that don't know, go back and watch some movies, because Tim Burton, $50. Okay. Non-signed 2-disc LP. All right, Rocky. We see you. What else you got? This is the signed one. Non-signed 50. So they're bundling everything up. This is kind of dope, though. I kind of like this idea. So it's not like you're just buying one piece of thing. But like, this is a whole lot of bundles. This will definitely get him to the 200K mark. Definitely. And I like the vest tee. Like I said, I did see a version of the vest tee before this that somebody else had done, probably like the end of last year, and it looked more like this and less like this. This is like an airbrush, maybe screen printed type of vibe. More so looking airbrush, to be honest. But these shirts are definitely screen printed. But let's just take a look at let's take like the dummy short sleeve CD box. It comes with a t-shirt. Does it tell you? Oh, right here. Includes, I was right, a screen printed short sleeve t-shirt, lenticular back print with multi-dimensional art. That's kind of dope to achieve that. Is this the front? That's the front. So this is the back. Multi-dimensional art, which is kind of dope. A Don't Be Dumb CD. That'll be this right here. A custom box. Oh, okay. So you're paying for like artwork. You're paying. This is a legit bundle. Custom box. Original art by Tim Burton featured on all items. So I was 100% right. These are Tim Burton's original art pieces that he has collaborated with A$AP Rocky for his Don't Be Dumb album. And also, 4 per customer. So you can only get 4. See, 5 is not. Oh, maybe you can get 5. Maybe you can. Okay. So I'm liking that, man. I'm liking that. This is showing me that when you release when you do a drop release, you always got to think about the creativity behind it. You know what I mean? Like, most people are just dropping things just to drop them, myself included. I've been guilty of this myself. But it seems like we're supposed to be, putting our creativity behind it, bro. So it's like, if you're dropping, let's say you're dropping like 3 shirts, 3 or 4 shirts. You know what I mean? Try to find different ways to display. Oh my gosh, my man's selling a mic. Yeah, this is giving me Supreme vibes. This is definitely giving me Supreme vibes. But back to what I was saying, if you got like 4 or 5 different shirts that you're trying to drop, put it into a collection. Like this is the Don't Be Dumb collection, and then you gotta plan your rollout and drop accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Find the authentic way to display whatever it is that you're creating, and then find a way to put some marketing behind it, to promote it, to let people have eyes on it, see what you got going on, and then release it, man. Release it. But this, I really like this. What else you got? He got a long sleeve. Also, bro. One thing I want to tell y'all, man, like, it's important to learn things, man. To learn things for yourself. Whatever you wanted to do in life. I know this is like left, but like I just talk right quick. It's important, like, whenever you're trying to do something in life, it's important to learn the most about it. The reason I'm saying is, like, seeing that all of these things are screen printed. This is exactly why 7 years ago I decided I wanted to get into the screen printing game. I told myself, if I could at least create something that could get me out of the streets. Don't mind the noise behind me. They're working on the house. If I could just find a creative way for me to get myself out of the streets, to get myself from doing the wrong things, to get myself, in a positive direction. If I could find a creative outlook, a creative way for me to do that, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in and learn the most that I can in the least amount of time that I can. And that's what I did with screen printing. You see behind me, I got my screen printing set up. This is my lab. If I didn't tell y'all, we are in my lab, and I spent the majority of my time up here because I know what it's like to be outside. I know what it's like to be outside and knowing that there's nothing coming from it. Where y'all at? I know what it's like to be outside, to know that there's nothing coming from it. That you're just another statistic out here, that nobody cares for you. Nobody really wants to see you succeed. People are doubting you. People don't want to see you around them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in it for yourself. You're out here making quick money, just in things for yourself. And I had to step back and look at, like, all right, what do you want out of this life? You know what I mean? Do you want to be able to, create something that will give you longevity, that would, give you a new perspective in life, that could give you a new trade that you could possibly do for a long time? Or do you want to be stuck outside on the corner with all the kids laughing, telling jokes, trying to make money, and then when it doesn't work out, you either be in jail, not around anymore, or broke. And that's the only three. I mean, one in every 100 people make it. But you don't want to be a statistic just so that you can see if you have a chance to make it. Where you could find and do something else that would be a positive outlook, that would give you positivity, that people could, stand behind, that people could be proud of, that, you could make your family proud of. Would you want to do that? Do you want to be outside with the 1 in 1,000 chance of making it? Or do you want to create something that's going to take you a lot longer, but you have a more realistic chance of leveling up? You know what I mean? And that's the path that I wanted to take. I wanted to find something that would give me a realistic chance to level up my life. And that's how I found and, I discovered and found the passion of screen print, my passion for screen printing. And I say all this just to say, like, look at this, bro. This dude just created a whole website. And most of these things are screen printed. Most of these things are, I bet you this box is screen printed. This is screen printed. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just finding a place for yourself in this world, bro. Like, main thing I could say out of this, man, is don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Just like the album says, and waste your life just, trying to be outside, just trying to, do things that aren't necessarily productive or conducive to the life that you want to live for yourself. But get inside, man. Get inside. Get in the books. Get on YouTube. Learn something new. Something that would give you longevity in this life, man. So that's why I found screen printing. I thought it was right for me. It fit. When I started it, like, there weren't even that many tutorials on YouTube that talked about it. It was something that I had to go to the library. I had to read books. Like, there was no chat GPT back then where you could just, hey, how do you do this? No, I had to read books. I had to write things down. I had to figure it out. Lots of trial and error. Lots of, sleepless nights. Lots of, messing up and, retrial and more errors. But it was worth it in the end, man. It was worth it. Because now I get to do 95 shirts like I've been doing all night. I get to, work for schools. I've done work for churches. I've done work for free. I've done work for the community. I've printed shirts just to give out back to the community. Not because, like, I'm just trying to find ways to market myself, but because, bro, this is what I found for myself. This is the avenue that I found for myself that I said, all right, this is going to take me from here to here. And I'm going to do what it takes for me to get from there to there. And I'm going to bring as much people as I can with me. And that's what I did. I told my friends, like, all right. For example, I told my friends, all right, we're going to, on Saturday mornings, we're going to go out. We're going to feed the homeless. You know what I mean? We're going to feed the homeless. We're going to clothe them. We're going to get them some hot meals, some socks, water, bananas, just things that could keep them going. You know why? Because my whole life was all about take. It was all take and no give back. And what kind of life is that? Where you're just taking opportunities. You're pulling from the world. You're pulling from every direction, but you're not giving anything back. And when I realized that, from just being outside so much, going to court cases and, just getting into so much bullshit, it's like, all right, we got to find a way to give back. I've been taking too long. I need to find a way to give back. So while I'm learning how to screen print and stuff, and, people were coming to me to do work for them, I did a couple for free just because I wanted to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of the mess up shirts that I didn't throw them away. I fixed them. I made some designs out. I'm like, all right, let me head outside. Let me pass these out to the community. These are one-offs. Pass them out to the community. Here, hold that. Like people who sleep in the streets on the side of highways, just pulling up on them. Yo, here's a hoodie. Take that. Take some water, some bananas. Take some hot soup. Here, take these socks. Take this hat. You know what I'm saying? What else do you need? Is one hand washes the other, both hands wash the face. And that's just what I wanted to share with y'all. Like, just find something that you could be proud of, that you could learn from, that you could build with, and go from there. You know, like so many people right now they're sending so many people from last year. They're sending clothes out to China. They're sending clothes out to Pakistan to come back. Now we in the tariff zone. Now we in this whole thing that we got going on now. Like we don't know when certain things are coming in. A lot of the people that I know with manufacturers, they're on hold or they gotta wait a long time before they get their shipments come in, or things are stuck at the border, or people are getting things, it's not what they asked for, so they're sending it back, and it's wasting money. Bro, just learn you a trade, bro. Learn some screen printing, bro. Learn how to heat press, bro. Learn DTG. Learn DTF. You know what I'm saying? Learn these things because these are skills that we need in the States. These are skills that you need. And every day another person is building a clothing brand. Like we'll talk about it on another time, but Kai Cenat just quit streaming and now he wants to start a clothing brand. And like these are the things that you gotta be like, all right. If you want to start, where you gonna start from? You know what I'm saying? Now, granted he's good because he got top people showing him and learning him. But like from us who are at the bottom, who don't have the resources, who don't have the funds to do that, what's the best entry? What's your best barrier of entry? It would be to learn what you can for free. Learn what you can for free online. Learn what you can for free from the books. Learn what you can for free from your friends, from ChatGPT. Like there is more than enough information out there that you can be successful at whatever it is that you want to succeed. And just seeing with this whole ASAP Rocky rollout, this is exactly what I got out of it. It's like, bruh, this dude took an idea. He took his time and. Look at his website, bro. This is hard. The website itself is hard. Like some of these shirts is okay, but they're in relation to him and his album. And you got Tim Burton who designed most of these things. It's like it's a win-win no matter what, bro. Like who wouldn't want to buy this short sleeve box for $55? For $55, you get a T-shirt, screen printed shirt. A Don't Be Dumb CD, custom box, all original artwork made by Tim Burton himself. You can't be mad at it, man. You can't be mad at it. And this stems from just being resourceful and knowing what you want. Being resourceful and knowing what you want. Being resourceful and knowing what you want, bro. Oh, this is hard. Mr. Myers. See, this is hard. You can't be mad at it, bro. It's hard. Let me see this. This is hard. Everything everything a part of this collection is a collector's item. The box, collector's item. The CD, who listens to CDs no more? Collector's item. The T-shirt, collector's item. The vinyls, collector's items. Like, bro, at this point, he's just selling a collection. Like, and this is exactly what it's supposed to be in a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that I'm so keen to ASAP Rocky because, bro, he know clothes, he know music. Put those two together, package it up and sell it, he's gonna make himself some money. You know what I mean? So yeah. This is well done. I ain't gonna keep y'all here for long. They're doing work outside and it's starting to get loud. But I just wanted to get on here and say that, man. Like, ASAP Rocky, man, you did your thing. You and Tim Burton, shout out to y'all. Big kudos to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing, man. And so it's 15 tracks. I think I seen there's probably like 2 or 3 more extended tracks. So it's a pretty good album, you know what I mean? And The creativity is even. Oh, okay. The creativity. Okay, this. Oh, so now there's a Puma and ASAP. Yeah, everybody's gonna eat off of this, man. Everybody gonna eat off of this, especially clothing brands. They're gonna eat off. So Puma got a ASAP Rocky release that's going on as well. So he got his own, plus he got one going on with Puma. So the main thing I could take out of this, gang, is, you know, don't be dumb, just like the album says, and make sure that, you know, you find something that you're interested in and dive deep on it, you know, and be passionate about it, and hopefully it could take you to success. This is Mateo, Strophe Studios. This is my studio. I got 35 more shirts I gotta print before I'm done, so I'm gonna get to it. And I'm gonna, you know, I hope y'all have a great day, and y'all just think about what I said, you know. And I'll do another stream later. If y'all got any thoughts or, you know, comments, just leave it in the comment section. Let me know below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think of this album. You know, some of y'all might not like it. Like I seen a couple comments on there that my man said it was trash, but some of y'all might not like the album. I think it's cool. So like this. Some of y'all might not like it, but I think it's a cool album. He got a couple dope songs. Very creative when it came to the designs and the website and his whole rollout and release. Very creative. I can clearly see why A$AP Rocky is set to sell 200,000 copies of this album. I can see why. The clothing alone. If you haven't ever been to a A$AP Rocky show or Travis Scott, oh my gosh, my man got a little helicopter. I didn't see this. Let me go through this real quick before we end. He got a megaphone for $175. Yeah, this he got a helicopter. Don't be dumb helicopter. $100. The roller beanie. These various hoodies. Yeah, he got a lot going on, man. What is this? So this isn't just a collectible. You could actually fly this thing. Okay. Yeah, this is very creative, man. This is definitely something I would be interested in getting, man. He taxing on the big worm beanie, but I see the vision. About to go home, pull out my airbrush and make my own. Trash. Big worm. Hoodie go hard. Everything else kind of mid. Trash. This is hideous. Well, I mean, this isn't. Alright. You think this is bad, or what do you think about this? What do you think is more creative? Is this wait? Is this the Virginia Collect? I've never been to the website actually. I was trying to pull up the Pharrell. No, that's not it. That's some karaoke stuff. The Pharrell Virginia collection. Let me see if I can find it. No. Let me just go to images. Okay. All right, bro. You're not gonna tell me that this is more creative than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man put out a shirt that just says Virginia. It just says Virginia. Like, I don't want to hear nobody who purchased this talk about A$AP Rocky's create his collection. His collaborative collection is whack. If you purchase Virginia with the duck, which, no offense, it can be hard, but I just don't see how screen printing Virginia with the duck would be way harder than you know, something like this. Like, bro, this is actually creative. This is something that you could wear many, many, many times. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and they all come with custom boxes that you can use for like all collector's items. So, all to say, I give the whole ASAP Rocky experience, I give that a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5, 7.8 out of 10. The songs are great. You got some good songs on there. It got at least 5 of my favorite tracks. 5 out of 15 is not bad. 5 out of 17 could be better. But it's not the worst. But I really love the creativity behind the clothing. I really love that. I think that's the big W. Anybody who buys stuff from ASAP Rocky anyways is gonna be for his creativity. So you're winning with that. So all in all, yeah, solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. You know, he's doing his thing. But yeah, you could get the vinyl. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see if this goes higher than 200K. Cause if you notice, I think what's her name? I think well, I know Cardi B didn't have anything. She didn't have any bundles, but I know Taylor Swift did. She's a bundle queen. She's the bundle queen, so I know she did. But yeah, like I'm curious to see if this goes over 200,000 or not. I'm really curious to see that, but we'll see how it does. ASAP Rocky, good luck to you. Great rollout. The helicopters are sold out. Can't buy no more helicopters. So, it's a pre-order. Okay, he's on his Kanye wave. Okay. So, all right, gang, I'm about to get back to my printing. I got 35 more shirts. Maybe we'll come back on later. But let me know your thoughts below. What you think. What you thought of this video. What you thought of this collection that ASAP Rocky got coming out. And if you've heard the album. And if you have, what are your standout favorite tracks? And if you don't have any, will you be listening to the album? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for listening. Strophy Society. Strophy World. I got a lot of things going on, but 2026, we're going to pull out a few collections, try to, make things the right way, take our time the way ASAP Rocky did it. Hopefully, we can be just as ambitious, and we can be just as successful. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely leave a comment below. We out.